All right, we are live. I hope everyone's having a good time tonight. Hopefully, I can bring you a little bit of entertainment and maybe you'll have some luck and get on the wheel. Tonight, though, before we get started, New Beginnings is the theme for tonight. So it will be songs about new beginnings. I just top 10 on those from many, many decades. So tonight, though, I'm drinking Firestone and Robertson's TX bourbon out of Fort Worth, and it's a pretty good little sipper, 90 proof, so nothing too strong. Good notes to it though, good nose. So yeah, it's a new week, new quarter. So congratulations to Jimmy Licari, Big Daddy H, and Kathy Bates last week. Were the top 3 winners. Boom, boom, boom. And I have been super, super busy this week. Next week, so I finished up the documentary film. I've been pushing it out. I am promoting it a little bit. Cheers. I'll get to the chat here in just a second. I'll see Fulton's here. Lori's here. J Max is here. Chatty O, Robert and Friends, Mick T. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But next week on the show, Big Daddy H is in the house as well. All right. So we are going to do the show next week, next Thursday, but we're going to cut it off a little short. I will get to all of the entries next week, but by about 8:25, we're going to stop. The premiere of the documentary starts at 8:30 next week. So I figured I would stay within the time frames of the show. The documentary is 33 minutes long, and we'll be in the live chat for the premiere. So that will be next week. I want the 7-day ad to run on Facebook. I'm pushing it on Twitter, on Instagram, on all of that. So I'm getting a little, getting a few subs off of it, getting a lot of interest in it. So cheers to that effort. And I hope that we can build up a good following from it and build on it from there. I've already reached out to another distillery locally, so I haven't heard back yet, but it's only been a couple of days. So a lot of times I send the info. They don't check those emails that much. So, you have to give them a chance. Oh, yeah. That TX bourbon is pretty good. I know balcones, however you say it. in Texas, and as well as TX Bourbon, are starting to be on the rise there a little bit. Actually, when I left Fort Worth to come to North Carolina, TX Bourbon released their first release the year after I was gone. So they were making it. I just didn't know about them. I didn't know they were there. But they were making it while I was there and aging it. What's up, Oji-san? So, yeah, I might reach out to them at some point. That's kind of a far for me to travel. It would be kind of expensive. Streamer Dude, how's it going? Adam JB Games, welcome. So I'm going to go ahead and get the StreamYard giveaway tool going here. And I will select this broadcast. It's the only one there. Cool. All right. Hashtag. Oops. Home row. All right. The first song is number 10 on the list of, we're going 10 to 1 for a new beginning. A new beginning, because we're in the next quarter here. So a Big Tank Hank, how's it going? Is right there. And this was Johnny Nash, 1972. And it was the I Can See Clearly Now the Rain Is Gone. That one. So that's what the hashtag is for this section right here. Oh, everybody gets a trophy. Everybody gets to put me in. Is at 7:45. I do have my phone set here to alert me when that time comes up. So it'll start vibrating on this table, and I'm sure to notice it. All right, Oji-san World Bourbon Rendezvous. How's it going? Streamer Dude, welcome, welcome. Maybe doing a collab with Streamer Dude soon. We'll see. We're in discussions. I still need to get with. I need to email. I've been super busy. Every once in a while, life gets in the way, and all of a sudden, you don't have enough hours in the day to get everything done that you need to get done. And I'm trying to push this promotional thing out. You know, I was trying to get the documentary done as fast as I could. That was 90 hours I spent in post, but you know, a lot of times post takes a lot longer, but I did 6 months of prep before I went. So what's up, Newfoundlander Ingalls family? We're doing a hashtag I Can See Clearly Now. The theme for tonight is new beginnings. So hurry up and get your hashtags in, and we'll spin for this 10 entries on the wheel. I did. All right, Whiskey Food Dude, how's it going? I did get the post out there for the entries from last week, which was, I call that week 0 because that's the drawing. And then any entries for that night or for the next quarter, but this is officially week 1. So 0, 1, and then we'll move on up from there. All right, and there's 13 or 14 weeks in between, somewhere along in there. And I was just saying, you know, I can show you the boxes. They're packaged up and ready to go. I just have to get the labels on them. But work started kicking butt this week. But tomorrow I'll have a little more time. I've got everything promoted. I've got everything pushed out. You're just letting it run. So tomorrow I will be able to focus on getting those things. And I will send the tracking numbers to those who won. And then you'll be able to enter that on USPS and see when it's going to get there. Just for one piece of clarity, though. So, Kathy Bates, did you want a rocks glass or a snifter? I think you wanted the rocks glass. Is that correct? If not, it would be this right here is the snifter. Now, this is crystal. The other one's glass. So, non-lead crystal right there. So, please let me know. Groovy's in the house. Ahoy, ahoy. Oh, you want the glass. Okay. So, all right, I will have to etch one tomorrow, and then I'll bust that box back open and swap them out. I had a snifter in it, so I wanted to check with you one more time. I did not have the label on it. All it is cutting one piece of tape, packing tape, taking that out, putting the other one in, and we'll be good to go. So yeah, I'll get those out tomorrow to go to the winners. All right. Thrash is in the house. All right. Hey, how's it going? Right now we're on hashtag. I can see clearly now this is for 10 entries on the wheel. We're going to let that go just a few more minutes. We're getting a few people on the eyeball here watching. So, oh yeah, bright, sunshiny day. And there's going to be more songs coming. So we'll switch songs every time. Shark Home Brewing. How's it going? Shark, you got a bunch of entries last week. Now it just kept popping on Shark. He had 30 entries just from the put me in for tens. I talked to RB last night, and he thinks it's funny that he never wins the put me in for 10. He's been joining every week. He's been putting in all the hashtags, and it never lands on him. And he told me last night, he said, I kind of want to keep the joke going. So if it ever lands on him, then the joke's over. But now he's having fun hanging out and hanging out with us and all of that. So, and if y'all don't know, RB was the person that put me in contact with the owner of the distillery in Frankfort, Kentucky, Franklin, Kentucky, where I went and shot the documentary. Yeah, you'll see the documentary is really, it's really good bourbon. And the documentary is more about, hey, what makes this bourbon so good? How did you make this such a fantastic 4-year-old bourbon? Because honestly, I compare it to some of my 12 and 14, 15-year bourbons. But you'll see in the documentary why. There's several reasons for it. One is the grain quality, but the other one's the mash bill. So we'll get to that. Still having a hard time. I understand, Fulton. It takes a little bit to get, to mourn. But like I said, I did talk to Fulton the other night, and encouraged him to dwell on the good memories that he had with his grandmother, and that keeps her memory alive, and it helps her live through him, and just keep everything she taught you at heart, and you will grow up with her in your heart, and then she will be with you. But yeah, our thoughts are with you there, Fulton. I know it's tough. Anytime you lose a loved one, hell, even a pet, it's tough. But all right, let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and share this thing, and we're gonna spin this wheel here, and we're gonna see who wins on this one. All right, StreamYard, a little slow at this. Sam's supposed to be joining me here, so she should be up here in a little bit. But I can see clearly now. Here we go, 17 on the wheel. 2 of them are mine. Lori gets an entry if it lands on me, but I do spin again. Kathy Bates, all right. We'll put her down there. Let's see, Kathy's always the one that's saying it's rigged. Is it rigged, Kathy, or is it not rigged anymore? All right, let me set the next one up. So this is song number 9 on the New Beginnings giveaway here. All right. And this is the one song, I don't know how to say the name on it. It's either, no, I didn't copy it. Hang on, let me go. I'm trying to put the last entry back in there. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this song, but it came up on the list. So I steal lists, just so you know. I go and I put in top 10 whatevers. And a brand new son, Jason Lytle, 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 2009 release. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that. I may know it if I hear it, but I don't know. So I don't know if that one will get. That one certainly won't get stuck in my head because I can't. It's not in my head. So I'm still seeing clearly now that the rain's gone. Yeah. All right. Let me mark this one off. Bam. All right, it's almost 7 o'clock now. We'll get to some things here in 7:45, but yeah, if you're ever driving through Nashville, it's worth a 30-minute jog to go up to the distillery up there in Franklin, Kentucky. It's about 35 miles north of Nashville, or if you're staying in Nashville, or if you live around Nashville, if you're there in Nashville for like a few days or whatever to see things, make a day trip up there. It's well worth it, and grab you a couple of bottles. And I'll say a couple because you're going to like it, and you're going to wish you had bought the second bottle if you don't. But if you're leery about it, you don't want to take my word for it, order a pour, let them pour you an ounce of it, drink that, and then buy the 2 bottles because you will want to. Oh, no problem, Samantha. Yeah. No worries. We've got it. We're keeping it rolling here. And see, I'm going to highlight one of these comments here. This is just happened to be Lone Stars Lounge. Welcome. Brand new sun, hashtag brand new sun is the one we're on right now. So got it highlighted up here so that if you're just coming in, because I see the numbers moving, put in the hashtag brand new sun for a chance to have 10 entries on the next quarterly drawing. The last time when we won, I don't know how many unique individual entries we had. It was a lot. But there were some people, several people in the triple digits for the last spin. So keep that in mind. It's keep putting in for it. All right. Now, yeah, that's what. See, I waited. I didn't click on her because she can bring herself up here. So I was like, I'm not going to bring her right back down. So usually what happens. How are you doing, Sam?
Good. How are you?
I am great. Now I have to turn my volume up just a little bit because I don't need my volume on when I'm up here by myself. But somebody's up here with me. Yeah. And
hey, Ingles fam.
Okay, so yeah. All right, man. We're getting a few people here, and I can't wait. I've gotten some buzz now on what is TikTok. I posted the documentary, the teaser trailer on TikTok, and I've gotten a bunch of views there. Um, I ran a Facebook ad, and I've gotten a bunch of click throughs from that. Now it's just coming up, and but if someone clicks on it, they're actually going to the page, the site, on YouTube. So I've gotten several of those. And it's hard to count because the subscriber number is going up, and I don't know where it's coming from, but I do my best to try to isolate and look at the statistics. I'm doing it, I guess, wrong, but I'm doing it right. You're supposed to spray, like when you do promotion for something, you use a lot of different media avenues, and just spray it all out there, and try to saturate the channels. But the problem with that is you don't know what's working and what's not. So, Blake TV and Bob Life Channel. Where did that go? All right. So anyway, we are now currently on Brand new sun, hashtag brand new sun. We're the theme. If you didn't hear, we're doing new beginnings, and this is top 10 songs about new beginnings from 10 to 1. And we'll take it through the night here. The put me in, everybody gets an entry is at 7:45. We'll get to that here in just a little bit. And but I'm going to get a few of these in before that hits. Also, if you're just entering the live now, next week I am going to do my normal giveaway show with one thing different. We're going to end it early, and the premiere of the documentary, everyone can watch it at the same time, is going to be at 8:30. So we will end this stream at 8:25. And then I will go over and I will be in the live chat as the documentary is playing. So hope to see everybody there. And I'll put a link up to it before we leave and hope everybody can go join. If you go look it up now, the only thing it'll play is the teaser trailer. But once it goes live on the premiere, and then after that, you'll be able to play the whole thing. So if you're not able to catch it next Thursday at 8:30, after that day, it'll be public posted out there.
Nick Jones, hello.
Nick
What up,
Jones.
bro? How you doing, dude?
Yes, Samantha Lee's Originals rocks. That is a true statement.
God.
It's a uke rock.
I need a band is what I need. I am definitely going to start.
A little drum kit, a recorder, record a loop, have some beats to it, all of that. I say, but I don't have all that. I'm focused on other things.
No, I want a band to gig with. Like, I don't want to be up there by myself no more.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I miss being up there with a group of people and vibing off each other. That's something I like doing. So I'm going to start looking for local musicians to back me up.
Oh, yeah, Fulton, I had to take that video back down. I posted it long enough for you to watch the documentary, but I had to use that video that I had put out there to unlist it and share with the folks who were in the documentary so they could preview it. That was just a courtesy to them. They actually appear in it and talk to me and let me set up a bunch of junk at their work sites. And also one guy even came in on his day off to shoot with us. So,
Blake,
wanted them to be able to see the video.
hey,
And help
Jimmy.
promote it. All right, Jimmy LaCari got in with a brand new song because I was just about to spin. About one more minute, guys, and I'm going to spin hashtag brand new sun if you haven't already put it in there for a chance to get 10 entries on the wheel. And if you miss this one, don't worry about it. I'm going to do another one right after this, and there will be 8 more. So,
Dang, we had some thunder last night. I've never heard in my life. It was crazy. There was this crazy flash of light that lasted forever. We couldn't even see when we came inside. I was like, holy shit, what was that?
Was that trail lightning just shooting across through the clouds?
We don't get that up here ever.
Yeah.
It was like, what's going on? We got Florida weather right now. It's insane.
All right. I'm going to share this screen. We are going to spin this one. And we're going to see who gets brand new sun, 10 entries to the wheel for the next quarterly drawing. And it is going to be Thrash Life. Congratulations.
All right. Bourbon Rendezvous. Hello. Congrats, Thrash.
All right. Mark that one off. Now let me stop sharing here and I will set the next one up.
Cloud Lightning is wild. It was. Oh my God, I loved it. My brother is in Alaska. What?
But y'all do get auroras up there, don't you?
Oh, yeah. In the wintertime, you see the aurora borealis quite a bit. But
Yeah, I saw it a little in Montana. Not like there was one time or a couple of times while I was there, it dropped down, but it was not as vivid because it was off in the distance, but we could see it.
hey, dude, it's good to see you around, buddy. Hope all's well.
All right. Now this song I am sort of familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Pretenders, 1981.
Pack it up. Hashtag pack it up, peeps.
Kathy said fixed and rigged. All right, let me write that down here.
Oh, Kathy, $10.
Thank you. I know. Thank you so much. It is helping, by the way, because I did spend a bit of money going to Kentucky, and I am still trying to save up to buy that new guitar. So, y'all got me back into it again. You've unleashed the beast. So,
I'm glad. Everyone's got to have an outlet and a way to express themselves. Yeah, music's always a nice outlet.
Yeah, and I used to write songs all the time, and I can't remember them anymore. But I had a beautiful song I wrote way back, and everyone loved it.
That's what songbooks are for. What the heck? You never kept them? Did you keep any of them? You keep songbook?
No, not really. I mean, I used to know them like the back of my hand, but now, Lone Star. Thank you.
When I write a song, I keep the books, and that's why I've got like 50 of these little assholes hanging around. I need like some way to safely store them.
Yeah, I just I didn't write the notes, or I mean, I could have just written the chords, but I made up my own chords. I didn't really know what to call them. You know how you do augmented chords, and I would have had to have written either all the notes on the graph, or I would have had to have like done a finger fret, to remind myself of where it was. But it was just stuff that I had learned over time playing like Guns N' Roses and stuff like that, and they use all these off half chords, and stuff, but they're on electric guitars, but and they can muffle the bottom 3 strings and only chord the top 3 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I may try to pull it back out from my memory and go for that, but I don't know. I can remember kind of how it goes. Oh, but the one song I wrote that I really liked, I wouldn't play it very much. I wrote it a year before the Judds put out that Grandpa song.
Yeah.
And mine was totally different, but the chorus, like it sounded like I ripped off of them. It was different, but you could, like, if people heard it, it would be like, oh, you just changed up their song. Actually, I wrote it a year before they released theirs. I had no idea they were going to.
There's only so many chords out there and progressions and such, and you're going to cross sooner or later.
But I mean, like I said, I didn't do the whoa, Grandpa, tell me about it. It wasn't even close to that. But there was some sustained notes in there, and I don't know. I wasn't comfortable playing it because I didn't want people to think that's what happened.
Yeah.
So
that's actually one of the songs I have to do as a member request cover. It's a funny coincidence. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're playing cards tomorrow night. Well, so Blake and Big Daddy H and Mom and I, we're going to play cards. I'm going to talk to them then about what we had talked about before. I'll bring that up tomorrow with them and see if there's see how much interest I can drum up. Oh, bourbon. Tell me. Yeah. Only tell me about them good old days. Yeah. Well, anyway, they said they would say grandpa in it, right? So, but the chorus, that's what I was talking about. It just sounded the same. Well, thank you. Thank you, Streamer Dude. And, yeah. And I could write a song called Bourbon, makes all them good old days. And then I could sing it in the same type of structure. But I don't want to mess with their songs right now. Mama just passed away.
Oh.
Too soon.
Yeah.
Oh, the bigger kid on the block always wins, though. That's what happens when you, no matter who wrote the song first, they had more popularity than I did. I think we're about ready to spin this wheel. I'm giving it till 7:15, and then we'll do a few more, and then we will get into the put me ins. All right, let's see here. 7:14. I'm waiting on it to change to a 5. This Firestone and Robertson, I'm going to be interested to see what they do when they start aging it a bit more, and it's coming up with some different stuff here. So let's share the screen. StreamYard. Bang, pack it up. Oh man, I'm tired of this next song. I can tell you that. All right, Lori gets an entry. Let me write that down. I'll spin again. All right. Now I'm going to draw again. If it lands on my other account, she only gets one, but I'm going to spin again. And Bourbon Rendezvous. All right, how's it going? Ron Desvals. All right. So we have congratulations there, Bourbon Rendezvous. And let me set up this next one. And I will tell you why I'm tired of this song, because I played in an Eagles cover band when I was in Japan. And I'll tell you here in just a second. All right. So when we were over there, the for whatever reason, even the young folks in Japan loved the Carpenters, loved them. I don't know why, but they did. And we would get requests to play Carpenter songs in our set. And we're playing Take It to the Limit, Take It Easy, Hotel California, all these different songs. Life's Been Good. We were playing all these Eagles songs, and we would hear them yelling for Carpenter songs. And this was one of them that they would request. And so we learned to play it, and we didn't sing it exactly the way she did, but anyway, we would do it. And try to harmonize. So we threw it in the set just so we could keep them happy. Newfoundlander Eagles family, you have a space in between we and apostrophe VE. So it's probably not going to register that. Now these I did type in, I put apostrophes and stuff because that's the song. So, and I wanted to, stay true to the song. But that was 1970, released for the Carpenters. I had to look up something else too, because there was the next one was like that. That was the next one's pretty good. And like I said, I have nothing against this song. You know, it was kind of that era. I mean, it was 1970, so the 60s were happening. Songs were usually a little more heavy hitting, starting to be and coming out, or a little grittier, and then they come out with like this mellow stuff, in 1970, which it was a hit. So good for them. But it was kind of a throwback during that time frame. And I can tell you, it's really, really hard to stay true to that song and jam. It's not a jam. Try to keep from yawning while you play. Well, I hope everybody's having a good time tonight. We are getting, 7:18. I'm going to let this go till about 7:25. And then we'll try to do two more. And then do the put me in 15-minute time frame. I think I've announced this to everybody. If not, next week I will be having the normal giveaway show with one change. We're going to be stopping at 8:25 because the documentary premieres at 8:30. So if you're here next week, get ready, because we're going to be jumping from here to there. And I will put the link in the stream next week and all that as well when it comes time. You can go look at it now. You can set a reminder and all that. But if you're already a member, you're probably going to be notified when it goes live anyway. And if you're on this show, or a subscriber, but if you hit the notifications, but if you're on this show, you will be notified. I will send you over there, or give you the opportunity to use the doorway I give you to go. For the Facebook folks, it will only be on YouTube because it's a premiere. So it will, it's an uploaded video to YouTube. It will be live chat, but it is set up as a premiere, so it will not simulcast to Facebook. But after the premiere, I will post it to Facebook, the link for it after the premiere is over, and then you can watch it there if you want. Either way, well, okay, yeah, you have to put, it has to have spaces in it, Lori. You've got it correct. It just doesn't have spaces in between the words. So, oh yeah, and you left out just the word just. We've only just begun. But I do, Lori, give you entries. So if it lands on me, you're already in there. And I give you 10, and then I spin again. So you are getting entered because I'm putting the hashtag in there as well. So that's our default for you. So you already have 10 entries for tonight because it did land on me. If it lands on me again, you'll get 10 more. I don't think it landed on me at all last week. No, it didn't. But this week it has landed on me once. So congratulations, Lori. You got 10 entries from that. And we'll take it from there. Let me unplug my phone. It's fully charged. And just take a quick look here at what's coming in. Okay. All right. Cool stuff. A lot of buzz. A lot of buzz. Hoping that the guys, I mean, they really gave a big thumbs up on the finished documentary. A little fish in the big, or in the, I'll start to say the big kitchen, in the kitchen. We are doing a hashtag entry right now. We've only just begun. Hashtag we've only just begun. The theme for tonight is new beginnings, and these are the top 10 songs about making a new beginning. So, because we are in the first official week number 1 of the next quarterly draw. So, I just have to come up with some kind of theme. I do my best.
Sorry, Lori, I was away.
Yeah, I was explaining to Lori while you were gone that she gets 10 if it lands on me. So we've got her covered for the entries. So but I do spin again, just like I would if it landed on me. But I give her those 10. So it's not imperative that she get the hashtags. I just don't want people to get frustrated if they can't, disability or whatnot, and can't participate, and they want to. Then we'll make it happen.
Hey, little fish. There's the hashtag to enter, folks.
Yep. And we got one more minute before we're going to spin. If you miss this one, don't worry about it. There will be one right after this. Actually, 2 more, and then we will do the 7:45. Put me in. All you have to do at that time frame is, in any form or fashion, type "put me in the chat," and I will write your name down. You get 1 entry per week for free, and then we will. If you join every single week, you get about 14 entries just from that. And then, hopefully you get lucky enough to get a couple of put me in for 10s on these little drawings. Learned and done. Okay. So Thrash Life has learned that song. Done. Awesome. That's one thing about country songs and things like that. They're not all there. Well, there's a lot of songs out there. It's really not that hard to learn to play them. But if you're in a band and you're trying to be true to the song and you're not making it your own, then it takes a little longer to really get it perfect. But, and even if you're in a band and you have to coordinate with 3 or 4 other people, and y'all are trying to put your own spin on it, you have to play it the same every time. It gets a little tougher. It's easy. People act like, oh man, you should you play the guitar. Yeah. And I did used to play in a band, and I know how to keep rhythm, and I know how to do all that, but we practiced all the time. It was a damn job on top of a job. It's fun. It's rewarding, but yeah. All right. Let me share this out. And we are going to see who gets these 10 entries for the next quarterly drawing. Bam. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, it will be Kathy Bates again. Look at there, Kathy. You're making up for lost time. There we go. That's 20 for tonight already. And I will set up the next one. I almost hit refresh on the wrong screen. That would have kicked me out of my own show. Oh yeah. I did include the first part of this because a lot of people need the first 2 words that are in parentheses before they'll really know what the song is. So I did include it, but this is John Lennon, 1980. So it wasn't long after that he left the world behind. But that's that one. And it makes sense. New beginnings, starting over. There you go. All right. we are. Kathy's going to catch up to everybody on the wheel.
Yeah, J Max, you gotta put the new link in, which is this one, or the new hashtag. It's that's the previous
one we just did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're on this one now.
Hashtag just like starting over with quotes.
And it has to be with the parentheses.
Little parentheses on the side. Those little comma fucking weird looking things. I don't even know what they're called anymore.
Parentheses.
Make quotes. Freaking 2 ones, right? The double, the twins.
No.
Right?
That's no, parentheses.
Quotations. Okay, the parentheses and quotations are different.
Yeah. Not enough spaces in there, streamer dude.
Just copy and paste it if you can.
If you can. If he's on the phone, he may not be able to, but yeah, not enough spaces. But you have time. I'm going to let it go till about 7:25 or 7:35
between the starting and that.
Oh, got to have a space between the parentheses and starting.
Yeah.
Parentheses.
No.
Starting.
You got do a like right after you do the parenthesis, do a space. There you go, just like this one.
Oh, and it does have to be exact because it's StreamYard. I'm not controlling it. So.
Yeah, just like that with a hashtag.
There we go. We got it now.
The hashtag.
Oh, gosh, the hashtag. You forgot the hashtag. Yeah. That was perfect. Just needed the hashtag.
Yeah. You see, Jody jumped the gun. There you go.
Now we got it. We're here to help. and that is good because I know I've said this before, but I'll say it again now. The capitalization does not matter. So don't worry about capitalization, but all the spacing and everything else has to be just right. And we do have 17 entries. That's that's looking good. So I think we're all in there now. Yeah, that's one bad thing. I knew when I put those parentheses in there, but it was sort of like that's kind of necessary on that song. Oh, the next one's really good. We are going in order of popularity or how big the hit was or whatnot from 10 to 1. So we're moving up the scale here. I like most of all the rest of these. Fulton, your beginning parentheses is backwards. So if your name comes up on the hashtag spin, you get 10 entries on the next quarterly drawing, which, if I'm remembering correctly, is September 1st, I believe. I think that's correct. I don't quote me on that just yet, but it's the first Thursday in September. So every 3 months, I give away a 24-note nosing kit, 3 sample bourbons marked A, B, and C, a Bourbon Bounty logoed glass snifter that looks just like this, and a virtual private tasting with me where I walk you through the 3 bourbons that I sent you, which would be blind tasting for you. I know what they are, but I'll suggest how to use the nosing kit and what notes to try. When I send the bourbons, the Bourbon A is like a beginner bourbon. Bourbon C is a medium complexity bourbon, and Bourbon B is a medium complexity, and Bourbon C is a more complex, more advanced bourbon that you're going to get a lot more notes out of. But if you're not ready for it, it may come across a little strong for you. But if you're sipping it and you go through the nosing kit, it's a way to get into enjoying bourbon a little deeper than just yeah, whatever's cheapest, and I'm just going to pour a little glass. You can actually start getting into dissecting bourbons, and I will explain in that private tasting everything to look for in a bourbon and what we look for when we're looking at a bourbon, of what we consider to be a better bourbon. And you can tell a lot just by looking at them. And so, Robert and friends, if you just want the glass, if you come in third place, you just get the glass. That's all you get. So, Vanessa, Kitty, hello. We got a couple of more minutes here before we're going to spin. But right now, the spin is hashtag just in parentheses, just like starting over. So if you hurry up and get that in there, you'll be on this spin. But if you miss this one, don't worry. We're going to do 5 more after this coming up. So you got it, Fulton. You're in there now. And this is also correct right there. I try. I do. The Bourbon C typically is going to be a higher dollar pour. Yeah. A much higher dollar pour. I will tell you this. I had several snifters of Pappy 23 when I was in the 21 and the 23. I couldn't hardly tell them apart when I was in Louisville. And I would not send Pappy Van Winkle as Bourbon C. I would send it as Bourbon B, because as good as it is, as silky as it is, it's still a wheated bourbon, and it just does not have the complexity of some of the other bourbons. I mean, I really like it. I really enjoy it, and you do get a lot of notes out of it for it being a wheater, but you're just not going to get the same level of notes with that particular mash bill with a low barley count. Now, you can increase other grain in it or tweak the corn count, tweak the barley count, things like that, and you can start getting more notes and more complexity out of it. But that is nothing but Weller Special Reserve that's been in a barrel forever. And Weller Special Reserve does not have an immense amount of notes in it. It's good. It's decent. Daily sipper, if you can get it. The green label. I call it the State Fair bourbon. Funky Uncle John, how's it going? Because it reminds me of caramel apple, candy apple flavor, and that's about all you get out of it. So, all right, we are at 7:36. I'm going to share this screen. We're going to spin this one, and then I'll queue up one more before we do the put me in. All right, here we go. Allow and spin. We had 20 entries in here on this one. Well, that's a good turnout. So hopefully, good luck, everybody. We get Kathy Bates. Oh, man. Last week it was Shark, and this week it's rigged in Kathy's favor. All right. Now,
I wonder what kind of favors she's doing.
I have no control over it. If she's doing anybody favors, it's
buttering someone up.
Yeah. She's doing it to somebody at StreamYard, because I have no control over this.
I'm just kidding. Congrats, Kathy.
Yeah, congratulations. All right. Copy that. All right. Now, this is a good song, but I like Radiohead. So, anyway, there you go. It's 2011 Radiohead Separator. I like Audio Slave. Of course, they're not together anymore or whatever. But I mean, I like playing like the Pandora, put it on like Audio Slave or Radiohead or something like that. That's sort of like my jams when I'm sitting around, getting in the mood for whatever.
It is the payback for all the therapy I have given to everyone.
Yeah, that's it.
Thanks all. Yeah.
Well, Kathy already has 40 entries today.
Yeah. Instead of Kathy Bates, Dr. Bates
Dr.
is what it
Bates.
should be. Yeah.
The doctor's in the house.
Dude, if I was a therapist, Kathy would be one of those clients I would pay to come see me. Instead, you know.
So I'm your therapist, but I need you to come to me because I
I
need
know.
therapy.
Or just my day bag. Creep is
Yeah,
one of my favorites too. Yeah.
at one point in time when I was in college, I was thinking about going for clinical psychology, but I don't have the temperament for it. So I have very analytical mindset, but I used it for investigations and not.
Yeah. I know a lot of people that like that. Just don't build a desk with her, then you will need therapy. Right. Trash.
Well, there was a lot of us giving you hell that night, Lone Star.
It's the food, dude. You slip in here. Go running. Hey. Does somebody want to buy a nose in kit from you? Could they?
Well, so there is it's the what I have set up right now. They're not for sale, but what I have set up is the allocated elite club, and if you are a member long enough, you get everything. Um, that is every 6 months you get something. You get a glass, you get a hat, you get another glass, you get a nosing kit. I have 3 nosing kits, by the way, that I make. And nosing kit A is for certain bourbons up through, like, it's the base notes of a lot of, but it's 24 notes. So there's a lot in there, but it's typically what you're going to find in more common bourbons. Nosing kit B then is more advanced notes, things. It takes it to another level, combining things together, like not just chocolate, but cocoa and things like that. And then not just herbal tea, but like specific flavors in the tea, different types of leathers, things like that, different fruits, wildflowers, and not just, there's honeysuckle. And then when you get into bourbon kit C, then you get into some very advanced stuff that is rarer, but you will know. I'll get a hat. HAF&D. This is a different hat. This one's actually cool. But so the hats, yeah, I mean, those we can make a deal on. I mean, I would probably sell those. It's just I don't have a value mark on the nosing kits. It's just, I mean, I know what it costs me, but they're way more. I mean, when you look online, if you go to even Amazon and look for nosing kits, they're almost 200 and more. I mean, they're like $200 or $300, and then some of them are 150, 180 bucks, and you only get 8 or 12 notes out of it. So all right, I'm going to pour a little more of this. It's 7:42. I'm going to give this just another minute while I pour this bourbon, and then we're going to stop this, and I'm going to share the screen, and we're going to see who gets this 10 entries on the wheel. Then here in just a couple of minutes, and then we will do the put me in, and everybody gets an entry. So I will get my little notepad ready over here, and that's when I have to be quiet and write down names. But I can't be quiet. That's my personality. I cannot shut up. So I will be saying things as I'm writing them down. But sometimes Sam will come up and she'll start talking, and then I can be quiet if Sam's talking. I just can't have a lot of dead air. I don't. There's something about it. I can't have dead air on here. So Steamfire and I, Cindy's in the house. She got separator in just in time. As soon as this thing hits 7:44, I'm going to spin it, and we'll write that winner down, and then we'll move on to the next one. Let me see how many entries we have on the wheel. We have 19 right now. That's good. So let me swirl this a little bit. I'm going to let it get a little air in it. And yeah. And if you missed it earlier, I'm drinking TX bourbon from Firestone and Robertson out of Fort Worth, Texas. Pretty good for a little sipper. It's a normal little sipper. It's got decent, there's nothing off-putting about it. It's just like a little daily sipper. It's a 90 proof. It's vanilla, comes through and stuff like that. But all right, 7:44. I'm going to share this screen. We're going to do the StreamYard right here. Bam. Good luck, everybody. But I'm going to have to write Kathy Bates' name down again. I can feel it already. Kathy Bates. I knew it. This wheel is stuck tonight. This wheel is stuck. But we are going to give it a rest. But congratulations, Kathy Bates. I am going to... Oh, there's my alarm. Okay. My alarm went off. So we are going to put... Start, put me in the chat. Soon as that pops up there, just in any form or fashion, write put me in or type put me in, and I will write your name down. There's Big Daddy H. And Shark. Let's see here. Oh, Chatty-O. I'll scroll back up here in a minute. Let's see here. There's Thrash. Bourbon Rendezvous.
Did you get me in Fulton?
Not yet.
Okay, because you're skipping names.
I know. I'm just trying to. I'm going from where I am right now.
So it was Shark, me, Thrash, Fulton, Bourbon.
Okay, I got that one. I'll call them back out here. I will scroll back up. Little Fish. Okay, I'm gonna write Sam down and Fulton, and then
Newfoundlander Ingalls. Did you get them?
What's that? Yeah, I got Newfoundlander. I got Little Fish. I'm on Streamer now.
Okay. Streamer dudes. Yep. Okay. Now we're caught up.
All right. Cool running. There we go. And steam fried rice. Then we have Kathy Bates. Then we have Funky Uncle John. Then we have Lone Star.
And Scout.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Looks like they have stopped for a second. I am going to read these names out. If I do not call your name, I did not get your entry. Please put it in there again. Big Daddy H, Shark Home Brewing, Chatty-O, Thrash, Bourbon Rendezvous, Newfoundlander Ingalls Family, A Little Fish in the Kitchen, Samantha Lee, Fulton, Streamer Dude, Cool Running, Steamfire and Ice, Kathy Bates, Funky Uncle John, Lone Star, and Moose Gal. That's 16. Okay. So if I did not call your name, I did not get it. I got Chatty, I got that. Okay. All right, I think I got everybody. See, for Funky Uncle John, he's here a lot, so I just put FUJ. I just know who that is, so I can shorthand some of these, but some of them I'm not that familiar with, and I like to write the whole thing down. So it might take me a few seconds here and there. All right, so we have 18 on the wheel. I have 16 written down, or 18 on the eyeball. I'm sorry, 18 on the eyeball, and I have 16 written down. So if anybody else wants to, okay, put me in. There we go. There we go.
Sorry.
All right, got it. I knew somebody was missing. Yeah. So right now, if someone just joined, we are doing a put me in. All you have to do in any form or fashion is type the words "put me in" the chat, and I will write your name down, and you will get an entry for the next quarterly drawing. And then right after this, we'll get into our 10 put me in for 10 giveaways. Oh, did you like the thumbnail on this one, Sam? Did you see it?
Mm-mm.
There's a hand and a sun.
Oh, yeah, I like it. I'm looking at it right now, actually.
Yeah.
Welcome to the order
I just
this
thought
week.
that was pretty sharp. I want to use that again sometime.
Yeah.
I mean, I use Snappa, SNAPPA, and it does require a subscription. If you're going to download more than a few a month or something, you hit a cutoff on it. But oh my God, the thing is so powerful, and you can export in high res PNG, and it maintains the high resolution on it, and it's so cool. And I used it to create all my thumbnails and other things like promo deals. And it's good for any social media. So they have templates for YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of it. So, and the different ones, like if you wanted to do like newsfeed or story or stuff like that, they have templates, and they have ones that you can do. But I don't use their templates. I just go start from scratch, and then I just build them like that. I've done enough of them. So. Yeah, that's what I do. Cool running. Well, actually, I'll put cool run, because I know who you are, but cool with an E. Yeah. And sometimes I do that. I just jot it down as that. I know who it is. Cooley. It's Cooley. And it's funny because when I was a long time ago, I used to, I draw, and yeah, I got you, Lori. I got you in there. And, I can still draw pretty good, but I was doing this little cartoon thing, and I called them the Coolies, and it was just like kids and like preteens and teens. I was just doing like a little comic strip thing, but the Coolies was my little comic thing I was playing with for a while. I didn't do anything with it though. And of course, Sam, I'm not a hoarder. I didn't keep any of that either. But I drew them enough. I guarantee you, I could picture them in my mind. I could put one out right now. They all had like baggy jeans. The shirt would come up a little, it was fun. All right. So, Jimmy Lacari, look at there. See, Jimmy, now he's coming in late on some of these. He almost missed his win there the other night. He was slow posting. Yeah. I call you cooler running. Yeah, well, I think the only thing we really hoard is books. That's something we have gotten rid of some of them, but traded them out. We usually replace. It's just something about I do a lot of reading online, but it's just something about having the paper. I don't know. Luddite. That's, but also like I can circle things and highlight things and do what I want to. I know you can do that with electronic stuff as well, but whatever. I'm old school. All right, we're gonna give this about another minute, and then I'm gonna put me in, and we're gonna get to spinning for the put me in for tens here on the hashtag, so that Kathy can rack up a phenomenal night. Let me get this ready. I do all I can here. All right. Oh, yeah, I didn't really like this song. But anyway, I know a lot of people love this guy, but I don't know. I just never got into it. Anyway. So we are going to stop Put Me In now. But if something comes in like immediately after this, I'll put him down. But we've got to get going on the next Put Me In for 10 hashtag. This is not my favorite artist, David Bowie. I don't know. I just, something about the music, I appreciate the artistry, everything. I appreciate all that. I just never could get into a lot of his songs, but Sting was the same way for me. It just didn't strike a chord with me. But I can listen to it and say, yeah, that's some good, changes, chords, progressions, and vocal ability and all that. But I just don't care for the music. Don't mean to offend anybody. A Sting, though. So Sting, what ruined it for Sting with me, I think, was the original Dune. And he was the guy, and he shouldn't have been acting. Okay. That's for the start. But he was in there and had that scene where he's like, I'm going to kill you, like that. He just sounded so weird, and it just, Anyway. Uh-oh. Let me read this message right quick. See what this says. Okay. So there's some I won't share anyone's business. Hello, Texas Gamer Chick. We are on a hashtag absolute beginners for the Put Me In for 10. So if you want to have a chance to beat Kathy Bate for 10 entries to the wheel, just put hashtag absolute beginners. And just like this one right here, and you will be entered for the next spin, which will happen here in about 5 minutes or so. Maybe 7 minutes. We'll see. Oops. Oh, sometimes the live stream runs slow. Yeah, and that's I have both chats up. I can see the YouTube chat and the StreamYard chat, and I can actually see stuff coming into the chat on YouTube before it actually hits the StreamYard. So that's kind of important to know. If you type something in, give it a few seconds, because if we're on StreamYard and we're watching the StreamYard chat, we're not seeing it for several seconds. There's a lag there, Um, okay, hey, no problem. It's cool prizes, but no biggie. It gives Kathy a better chance to get 10 more. Oh, I will say this. Um, I did close the tab earlier while I was doing the put me ins, and I reopened it, went back to StreamYard giveaway tool. It's a fresh instance of it. So there you go. I didn't want that groove on that record to get stuck. But if it does, it does. I mean, it's just luck of the draw. So uh, if it came up with Kathy every single time through the whole night, I would have to maybe find a different way to do this. But what if I do it a different way? I have to then watch the chat and type people in on, and then I can't talk to y'all, and then it's just a big thing. Ring for it. Wait, here we go. Is where I'm from. My nickname. Okay, cool. All right. Nice to know. See, you learn a little bit more about people every day. Yeah, yeah. And there's different settings and all. I mean, I've been to high end restaurants where they're live music. Someone's playing classical piano or something softly over in the corner or whatever. It's different if you go to an opera or whatever, or you go to the symphony and it's you're there and you can feel the music and the drums and all the thing, and that's a little different. But um, yeah, sorry. I mean, it's not something I do all the time. I'd rather have tickets to something else, but gotta get a little culture every once in a while. All right, let's see. It's 8 o'clock. Give us a few more minutes here.
Hey, Texas.
And for anyone who was not here earlier, I will just make the quick announcements again. I am drinking TX bourbon from Firestone and Robertson out of Fort Worth, Texas, here tonight. It's a real good base bourbon. I would call it a beginner bourbon, maybe right in that range, but it's really really good, and it's a vanilla apple type bourbon. Got a little black pepper to it though. It's pretty good. Um, the other thing is I have the documentary film is going to premiere next week. So I'm going to do the regular Thursday show with one caveat. We're going to end at 8:25, and the premiere is at 8:30 to like 9:03. It's 33 minutes long. There will be live chat. It is a premiere. I will be there in the live chat as the documentary is playing. Of course, I've already seen it 40 times because I kept having to, I edited the whole damn thing. So, but yeah, I'll be there in the chat as it plays, and I'm running a promotional ad, a 7-day ad, pushing it out across the United States to certain age groups and people who show interest in bourbon, Tennessee whiskey, and just whiskey in general. And then I'm pushing it out on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. So, we'll see what we can drum up. It's hard for me to tell where the subs are coming from and where the interest is coming from, but I am getting a lot of interest in it. So people are driving to the site. They are clicking on it, watching it. They're, at least the trailer. And so we'll see. We'll see what that does for that night. So, all righty. So let me go ahead and share, and we will spin this and see which Kathy Bates is going to win this 10 entries to the wheel. Kathy, if y'all are just joining, Kathy Bates has won 4 times. So absolute beginners. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. It is Kathy Bates. Wow, Kathy, you are.
That's it.
So, did you hack the thing or something?
I
Um,
call bull.
yeah.
Cheater.
Wow.
She's got like
I've never seen this happen. I have
she's got
never. That's
crazy
50.
magical powers where it stops on her name every time she makes it happen.
That is 50. All right. So this may set up a new rule at some point.
Congrats, Kathy. Yeah, a little
But
fish says
congratulations.
rigged.
Yeah, congratulations.
Hashtag rigged.
Wow. The most I've ever seen is 3. And that
Congrats.
well, and we've had a few nights that someone did win twice, and then we've had fewer where someone won 3. This is the most we have ever seen anyone win in one night.
5
So,
gold rings at Kathy Bates. Yeehaw. Congrats. Yeehaw. Congrats.
so this one is pretty good year. Tori Amos, 1994 is the year this came out. I do believe I was in Japan by then. So I'm not that familiar with this song, but I'm not familiar with a lot because I spent 4.5 years in Japan and I traveled around a lot while I was over there, but I listened to all kind of crazy stuff when I was doing that.
I'm used to that Sicilian guilt, Kathy. But yes, I hear you. Congrats. Yes.
Yeah, congrats again.
Hashtag pretty good year, folks.
Yeah, I may I don't know. I'll think on it. We'll see if Kathy Bates' name comes up again. So this setting precedents here.
That's a good idea.
If it comes up again, I'll give Kathy Bates 10 more, but I'm going to spin again.
Give someone else a chance to win.
Well, it's like when it lands on
Land
me.
on her name again.
When it
That's
lands on me, I give Lori 10
thing's broken.
and then I spin again. So
Yeah.
maybe after 3, like if someone gets 3 in a row, I will give them the 10, but I will also spin again to give other people a chance. You know,
She might have broke the wheel.
might have broke the wheel.
Hop off now. I'll hop back in and see y'all later. All right.
I've had a few Irish whiskeys. I don't know. I can't remember all the ones I had because they were in bars in Ireland. And I was just going with the flow. I've had a lot of scotch and bars in Scotland. I've had, and they don't call it scotch there. They call it whiskey with a Y, no E. I learned that there. So
I've had Bushmills and Jameson, but those are the only Irish whiskeys I can remember offhand.
yeah, here, I mean, yeah, and they have one. I can't remember the name of it. It's trash whiskey. No, it's not going to take away anything. But if it lands on you again, I will give you the 10. I will write it down on the here, but I'm going to spin again to give someone else a chance for 10.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. She's so funny.
Yeah, pretty good year for Kathy Bates. Yeah, pretty
Right?
freaking night. Yes. Yeah.
Yep. I think I won twice in a night a few weeks ago.
Yep. I remember that one. And I thought it was weird last week when Shark won 3 times, but they weren't like in a row. Like Kathy won, and then Thrash, and then Bourbon Rendezvous, and then it's been Kathy Bates, Kathy Bates, Kathy Bates, Kathy Bates. I mean, it's a little. You say that 10 times
It's
fast.
just a fluke. Let's hope so.
Yeah, you'll be calling it that.
Let's hope it is. Texas, yeah, she's
Now, what's going to be weird is if I give Kathy 10 down here below and I spin again, and it keeps landing on her name, then we're gonna I probably should have opened it in the other browser.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the most I have ever seen anybody win. That is pretty wild. Yep, that was another one. The St. Patty's Day there, but like I said, three in a night is usually the max I've seen. This is getting cray.
Daddy H says he did win like 30 on St. Patty's.
Yep. What I may do from here on out is if someone wins twice, that will be it. Like I'll put their name down again. But if they win a third time, I may write their 10 down below and then spin again. Just to make sure that everyone, we can share the wealth a little bit. So, but this is early in this quarter, so I try to make sure everybody gets good entries. So, but Kathy Bates is setting precedents here tonight. It's almost 8:10. I am going to share this out and we'll see. I'm not even going to say it. We'll see if we'll see who wins. All right, here we go. All right, Newfoundlander Ingalls family. Yay. Nothing against Kathy Bates. I mean, it was getting weird. All right, let me write this down. And mark that off. And then hashtag. Oh, yeah. Yep. All right. This is one that will get stuck in your head too. Hashtag. This is an easy one. Feeling good. All right. And this is Nina Simone, 1965. This is I Put a Spell on You. That song. And I'm feeling good. Yeah, and I've heard this song throughout the years on different commercials and things like that. So people should be familiar with the riff. And this is for Kathy Bates to try to win 10 more tonight. All right. But like I said, from here on, I will give her 10, but I'm going to spin again. So, yeah, I was ready. I was doing this while I was sharing the screen, and I was going to just stop sharing and just have my face up there, with my eyes wide open.
Kathy said she's afraid to put anything in chat.
Oh, go.
She's afraid to enter now.
Put it in. I mean, we had people with like 180 something entries,
Mm-hmm.
So no, this is a good boost. And it's early. So get all you can. But
yep.
The only thing is that I will give you the 10 because you won. But I just want to I don't want other people to get discouraged, So we'll just do 20 for that spin, 10 for you and somebody else. All right. We are getting and good to see. Feeling good. All right, here we go. We have two more. It's 8:13. We'll let this one go a little bit. And then I like to finish the spins by 8:30. I was really kind of practicing, and I can see right now, like I could get through all 10 by 8:25, and that's really what I was kind of practicing on tonight, because I could spin this one at 8:15, do one more, and be done by 8:25. So trying to get my timing down for next week. Because I used to have these things timed out where I would finish about 8:45. But I just wanted to see and it looked like everybody was able to get their entries in pretty readily. Now, next week I have a whole bunches of people. I don't know, because I'm not promoting the giveaway show like I'm promoting the 8:30 premiere. So it just depends if people sub and hit notifications or whatever. Oh, and after party, I will crank one up here shortly, and then I'll grab my guitar down for that. I just don't like doing it on these shows because, believe it or not, a lot of people go back and rewatch these. I don't know, but I mean, I think this is more interesting when you're in the moment and all. But I get a lot of views on these afterwards, and I don't want to have to share the stuff, because when I play a song, I get copyright claim, not a strike or a warning or anything. It's just a claim saying you have to share your revenue. So I try to keep that off of the main show. Save that, because I don't really care about the after party, whatever, I mean, I care about it, but I don't care about it being monetized, put it that way. Morning munch. 1:15. Wow. Okay. Yeah. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Yep. 5 hours. Yeah. My boss lives or he's in the office in Northern Ireland up there. So I kind of keep track of that time. He logs in my time about 3 a.m. So. When I first started with this guy, I was logging in. Shoot, I was getting up early. I was starting my day at like 4:30, and then he decided not to put me in a certain position because I was trying to like at least have reasonable hours with those in Ireland, and but the problem was I would get booked through the end of the day, and I was working really long hours, and he told me don't burn out and all that, so I stopped doing it. What's up, everything spicy? Right now we are on a hashtag feeling good. It looks just like what I just put on the screen, or Jimmy Licari's, either way. So if you want to get in for this, we have 2 more. We have this one and one more for put me in for 10. Just put the hashtag feeling good. It is a Nina Simone song from 1965. The theme tonight is New Beginnings. And these are the top 10 songs about new beginnings. And this is I Put a Spell on You song. So if you're not familiar with Feeling Good, there you go. And Moose Gal, hope you're having a lovely day there. Everything spicy, and I do as well. I hope everyone's having a lovely day. And we're letting this one go just till about 3 more minutes, and we'll see what happens, and then we'll do the last one. Oh, I wonder if anybody can guess what the last one is. It's by Beck. Came out in 2014. It doesn't count if you Google it. A Beck song released in 2014 about a new beginning. All right, Funky Uncle John got in there. See, glad I left it going a little bit. Let me see what's on there. We got 15 entries on the wheel. All right.
Love you, Phil.
All right, there we go. Well, Phil gets 5 right there, so. Bam.
Hey, John.
And thank you. And that will help get things back squared away from the documentary shoot. Founder member of the documentary shoot.
I would like to see Phil start doing the dances he used to do when he'd get super chats. Those always made my day.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to come up with something. I mean my thing is I'm giving entries, right? But yeah, there needs to be a little more done. I'll come up with something. I may do something silly when people do it. I'll marinate on that. I mean, I might just have to put my Bob Ross wig on or something. Welcome.
Where it's at.
Yeah.
That had a lot of really good songs. But in 2014, I have no idea.
Kathy Bates. I never win.
People used to wear me out back in the day. Yeah. They'd super chat just to see him dance. He'd get up and start sweating, dancing like that. But hey, you got donations, man.
I'll come up with something.
Yeah.
I'll play a riff on the guitar. I don't know. Something. All right, it's 8:20. I'm gonna share this. Might shake my booty. Then none of the guys would ever put in anything. All right, here we go. Good luck,
guys.
Everyone.
Guys would say, "We'll pay you to stop."
Yeah. Here's 30 to stop. All right, Whiskey Food.
Oh, Whiskey! Congrats. Whiskey Food, dude. Congratulations, dude.
I have to write all of this down because. All right, I want to make sure I put them on the wheel correctly. And
Kathy, my dad loved that dance too. Dad always did the twist. Heck yeah.
Yeah, what was that? The floss? I never could do that one.
Stuff. Yeah, sometimes. The guys, yeah. The Tata dance. Hey, Jerry.
All right. So this is the Beck song from 2014. Right here. That was number one.
Oh, Waking Light.
Yep.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's funny because some of these, like, there's a few on here I'm not familiar with, and but they put these in order supposedly of how long they were like at what number on the chart, how much the revenue or gross, they grossed, all this type of stuff, and they ranked them from 10 to 1. So. And I like it when they do that because otherwise it's so subjective, and at least, when some of these sites do it, they say, hey, if you're not a fan of some of these songs, other people were because it made all this money. It did this well. It stayed up here, so somebody liked it, type thing.
Phil,
What do you say?
He said hashtag taking flight.
Taking flight. Yeah.
Mess somebody up.
Now, I have thought about doing an extra giveaway and call it a flight fight. And,
whoa, yeah.
Give 5 bourbons. And then I can't send 5 glasses, but I'm not going to do that. That's too much. But where you can pour your own flight, and then I will write down like all of the details that from me about these 5 bourbons and why I put them together in this flight fight, and send that to someone. But that would be a separate giveaway. Wearing tights. As long as it's not TikTok tights, we're all right. Forgetting who won. So who is? You talking about the who won last week, or who has the put me ins tonight? Because tonight we have Kathy Bates, Thrash Life, Bourbon Rendezvous, Boo. Anyway, Rendezvous. Kathy Bates, Newfoundlander Ingalls family, and Whiskey Food Dude.
She did. She cleaned up today.
Yep. So yeah, yeah, that's a lot of entries. But a good thing is I can copy and paste, and so or copy, paste. Yeah. Yeah, it's always hard. Like I gave away a lot of entries last week. Not a lot. I mean, but like 30 something or whatever. It was one person. I think that was Shark Home Brewing, because he won 3 times. And then I don't have anything to copy from. So I just type it once, copy it, sit there and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's faster that way anyway. Moose Mouth is jealous. All right, so we have 14 entries on Waking Light. We have 21 on the Eyeball. If you're not in there right now, let me find this one right here. Is the hashtag Waking Light to have a chance to get 10 entries on the wheel. This is the last one of the night, so we'll spin this one at 8:30. That'll end that, and then we will hang out for a little bit. But I'm going to do an after party, so I'll start that up probably shortly after 8:30. And I may kind of trim this show down to the 8:30 time frame moving forward, so that we can go ahead and get the after party started, and it doesn't get draggy. Because I don't want this show to drag. I want it to be solid, and that's it. And then we can move along and then hang out in the after party. But yeah, if you're not in right now, I have it highlighted on the screen. Waking Light right there, hashtag, and to have a chance to get the last 10 entries on the wheel for the next quarterly draw. And this is officially the first week of this entry, so it's September. So it's going to be the first Thursday in September is I think it's the first, but it may not be. I haven't pulled up a calendar to look at it, but I think I remember putting that down, because this one was June 2nd, and I think it was different. So I think it was the September 1st. That'll be the next giveaway spin. And it's 8:27 right now. So here we go. Waking Light. I'm not, I don't know if Phil ever got it in right. He was making jokes. But you did have some entries from last week, Phil. I saw that on there. All right, we got Newfoundlander coming in there. Blinking lights. Okay, there we go. Just make sure you get it in there right before the very last moment. Oh, Newfoundlander. I wondered why the count didn't go up. It's Waking Light, you put walking light. And I did not see the entry count go up. So that means you didn't get it. So try that again. You still have time, a couple more minutes here, and we'll spin this last one. Yeah, waking light. Baking. No, I'm not going to even say it wrong. I was going to say baking kite, but that's kite's type of fish. Anyway, it's waking light. I'll leave the jokes to Moose Gal and Phil. And we are at 8:29. I'm trying to see if Newfoundlander is gonna. There it is. Perfect. All right, let me check. It did. It went up. There we go. You're in. Yay. All right. So we have you in, and just in time. And it's 8:29. As soon as this thing hits 8:30, I am going to spin. If I see something come in the chat, I know Lori, you're in for me. Didn't have the hashtag on it. Otherwise, it would have been okay. But if it lands on me, I give you 10. So you're in there, and it is right at 8:30. Here we go. Share the screen. Excuse me. Woo, that came on quick.
And tight.
Goodness.
Bless you again.
Thank you. All right. Maybe that's all of it. Here we go. Spin the wheel. Hopefully Phil got one in there. I don't know, man. Funky Uncle John. There we go.
Yay.
Congratulations. All right. I'll mark that one off. And now, Sam, entertain the crowd. I'm going to set up the after party over here.
All righty.
StreamYard.
How do you suppose I do that?
How do I suppose you
It's not
entertain?
rocket spicy. Nice.
Yeah, just talk
I
to
got it. Yeah. Big Daddy. A few, John. Congrats. Or Funky Uncle John. That's what it looks like. Like even though he's just abbreviating his name, looks like he's telling him off.
All right. I did not set this for the future, which means I have to start this next stream within 5 minutes, or Facebook will deny me. So I'm actually going to go live over there right now.
Okay.
But I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to come back over here, and I'm going to paste the nope, not that one. Never mind. I'm going to give this to Sam. But let me get the link from. Well, first let me pull me up over there in case somebody does jump on. They will at least see me talking to you guys over here, and then I will go into YouTube Studio, and I will grab the link.
Much love, Jimmy.
And then I'll come back over here and put the link in. This is the link to the after party. Sam, I will send you the link to that after party right after this goes out. And guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. But there's the link to the after party. If you click on that, you'll jump over there. I'm already up over there talking while I'm ending this one. So Plenty of bandwidth, though. I'm going to end this. Thanks for coming, and I will hopefully see y'all over there. All right. Bye.